Morning, well, afternoon. Just watched the manager's press conference, and it's the same old, really. He's also clearly reading Twitter and social media because he's talking about people complaining about him not wearing a suit and his haircut and stuff like that. And fair enough, and he's saying he can't do much about the noise online. He actually can if he win games, but that's another thing. There's not a lot to say about it, but one thing that jumped out at me was he's obviously talking with the powers that be every day, and they're right behind him. Now, the telltale sign, as we all know, will be if he gets a dreaded vote of confidence. If the CEO comes out and says, "No, we're right behind Russell Martin" and all that, may as well start packing his bags in. It's the same at any club. But he's talking about it, it's just taking time to click in it, And the thing is, when he did his interviews, part of his requirements, I'm sure, will have been, look, this is going to take a while for me to implement my style. I'm going to bring in basically a whole new first 11, which maybe not this transfer window, but certainly next year as well. I've got to think like that as well, because I still think he probably will be here next year, and let's just have massive run of losses. So he will have said at his interview, listen, this is going to take time. I want at least a year, no matter what the results, to get it right, to get my own players in. Because we always say that about any team. Like, you can't judge a man until he gets his own players in, and there is. I mean, we've said it ourselves about managers. But unfortunately, Rangers, that doesn't happen. But that was the Rangers under the previous regime. This one will, I think they will give him that. I'm pretty sure they'll give him that, He also said there'll be comings ins, goings outs. I'm just at my bed, so I mean, there's no doubt about it. I don't think anyone will deny that, or that we all know the positions we need. The club will know who we need. He's still talking about the second half against Bruges and stuff like that. How the first 20 minutes was a bit mental, and to be honest, like it was huge mistakes. And you've got to give them a bit of you can't not give them that. But it's still an uncomfortable time. But I've got the feeling now I'm looking forward to the St Mirren game. I'll be in my bed, I'll wake up for, set my alarm for it. And probably not get to sleep after it. But and he talked about, look, what I mentioned yesterday in a previous video, how we need a couple of leaders in the team. He said we tried to get a player in earlier in the season that ultimately didn't come. I'm going to assume he's talking about Connor Cody, and he would have been good for us. Why didn't come? Who knows? Yeah. But I'll put his link to his presser below. But I think it's a bit same old. But at the end of the day, what else can he say? Work in progress. Give me time. I'll get it right. I think that's his message, really. Cheers.